Hey guys, it's Matt. My regularly scheduled video is interrupted once again by more Notnilc bullshit. Israel faces growing backlash over unprecedented Qatar or Qatar, whatever your preference is, strike. Notnilc, we're getting so tired of your bullshit. What are you up to now, Notnilc? Oh, you're trying to set the conditions for some sort of Middle East World War III? Oh no, like we can't see right through that using this little puppet state. Oh, come on. Let's make it stop. At some point you just get fed up. Get this bullshit. Poland shoots down Russian drones in its airspace for the first time and accuses Moscow of active aggression. Here, they're going to set up World War II on two fronts, Matt. It's going to Ukraine, now Poland's involved. They're going to do the Middle East through Israel. Let's just make it stop. I don't even look at this. I don't even know where to go with this video. I just had to talk about this horse shit. I'm trying to do Notnilc travel tours, and I get interrupted with this horse shit. Yeah, if Israel is going to bomb another country, this one in the Middle East, that, you know, some country that's really not been involved in very much, but it's building its own skyscrapers and making its own little junta richer from oil and gas. I mean, now Qatar's involved. Is it Qatar or Qatar? Who cares? Please don't comment. Judge blocks Trump effort to fire Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. Just made a video about that 3 weeks ago. What was the main topic or the main, conclusion of the video? What's going to happen? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. A truth drop that the Federal Reserve governors cannot be fired because, of course, they're completely separate and above the U.S. government. They run the U.S. government, but they have to make it look good. Oh, lucky for Lisa. Lisa, I have a date with Lisa tonight. Isn't that wonderful? The judge had to come in and block, and Lisa's like, oh my God, thank God, I'm not fired. They have to make it look good. But the underlying truth drop that only people like you and me can see, everybody else just thinks we're crazy, is the Federal Reserve governors can't be fired by Trump or anybody in the government. But I guess we're just one of those people. Oh boy, where's it? I thought it was going to say the magenta. The magenta picture has to flash. Of course. Magenta has to show itself. What is going on in the bottom right here? Explore the top-rated workplace series ranked by CNN and Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, if it's ranked by Rotten Tomatoes, then you know it's very accurate. Most numbers on Rotten Tomatoes are completely made up. The audience score completely made up. Top-rated workplace series. People think The Office, that little Scranton paper company, that's how an office really behaves. Even worse, you think Severance is a workplace series? Severance, walking into an office where basically a different complete consciousness takes over? That's just a regular workplace series? I wouldn't call it a workplace series, nor would I call The Office. All right, let's click on the link so we can see what the Notnilc did this time. Israel's Qatar strike questioned at home and condemned abroad as Trump is not thrilled. Israel's strike on Qatar is questioned at home. Even the people in the Tel Aviv cafes are pissed off. That's a first. They're holier than thou government does nothing wrong. They're starting to question the Tel Aviv cafes. And Trump is not thrilled. What about Jared? Remember Bibi was fawning all over Jared. Oh, I remember I was at your bar mitzvah. Oh my gosh, Israel's pissing off everybody, of course. It's all one last time. It's all part of a one world system, Notnilc script. Countries don't operate on their own. Let's see what happened here. See the moment Israel targeted Hamas leaders in Qatar. See the moment. Oh, isn't that a nice coincidence? It's captured on video. What we're covering. Israel, okay, apparently, guys, Hamas leadership went into Qatar, and Israel followed them in and said, well, we can't attack them because they're on Qatar land. Attack them anyway. We warned everybody not to take these sons of bitches in. If they go into Chicago, we're going to get them there. If they go to Fort Lauderdale or those horrible places in the Florida Panhandle like Panama City Beach, we're going to go get them wherever they are. Israel has warned the world. Don't take in these sons of bitches. Don't harbor these sons of bitches. I don't care if they're coming in to spend $5,000 a night in your Four Seasons. They're targets, and we'll go get them no matter where they go. That's basically what's being said here. But Israel is facing growing condemnation after it attacked Hamas leadership in the capital of Qatar, a U.S. ally and key mediator in Gaza's ceasefire talks. How's that going? Putting hostage negotiation at risk. What? This is the same theme that they played out in the first 7 to 10 days of the conflict. They're going back to the same themes. This hostage thing is still going on. No, I don't follow it. Notnilc, how pathetically unimaginative. You're going back to this. Matt, if they established a certain theme with the hostages the first 7 to 10 days, they're going to keep it going for 10 or 20 more years. The hostages will die of old age. I don't even know what to say. This is really, really pathetic. We call those around us that can't see through this bullshit being on the ship of fools. We need a lower, more disparaging term. Ship of fools is too good for them. Hamas said the strike killed 5 members, but failed to kill the targeted negotiation delegation. They're negotiating a ceasefire. They're pacifists, like James Earl Jones said to Kevin Costner in Field of Dreams. Kevin Costner was down on the ground. James Earl Jones had a baseball bat. Terrence Mann, he just said, I want to be left alone. That's the way I feel sometimes. And Kevin Costner said, you're pacifist. And he said, what's the deal here? Are you kidnapping me? I need to take you to a baseball game. So they're pacifists. They're negotiators. They're trying to negotiate in Qatar. They're this team of pacifists like James Earl Jones as Terrence Mann is. And no, I'm not. The comment from the last video, Matt, are you okay? You seem manic at times, OCD, bipolar. No, it's just a certain persona that I can bring out on certain videos. Some people think it's kind of funny. It's not really the real me. It's not when Fifi Addy and Zara is sitting on my lap. This is not typically the way I act, but it's not fake or you'd be able to see right through it. And it's not AI. Okay, and I'm okay. Stop asking every 2 weeks, are you okay, Matt? You need to see a psychiatrist. No, some people find this sort of presentation funny, and I'm able to deliver it in a certain way that I don't think a lot of YouTubers can. Okay, so anyway, just go with it. No, I don't need to see a freaking psychiatrist. Stop with those dumb comments. Hamas said the strike failed to kill. Why did they underscore failed to kill? That's like it's like a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie title. They didn't get the targeted negotiation delegation, but they bombed Qatar and made a new enemy. Well, look, it's all again a script, probably a future World War III setup. But U.S. President Donald Trump has criticized the strike. Well, you all friends. Remember when Bibi just fawned all over Jared because I was like, I got you. I was at your bar mitzvah. They all love each other. But even Trump, via the cue cards he was handed, they're saying to Trump, show that you're upset. Pretend you're upset about the strike. Pretend that your relationship with Bibi Netanyahu is not what it once was. The attack is the first publicly acknowledged strike on a Gulf state by Israel. Qatar's prime minister was visibly angry and said his country's tradition of diplomacy won't be deterred. Qatar's prime minister was visibly angry? Well, what? Israel or any other country bombed his country? What's he supposed to be? Shiny, happy people getting bombed? What's he supposed to be? Joyful? Turn that frown upside down because you got bombed? Of course he's going to be visibly angry. I mean, what bot wrote this? Oh, come on. Come on. No one is talking about a ceasefire. Of course not. The Notnilc doesn't want a ceasefire at this point. There's more acts of the play to come. It's like you don't end a Shakespeare play in the middle. You gotta see it to the end. How Gaza ceasefire talks were progressing before Israel's strike on Doha. Oh, they were going real well. The first great truth that just thinks this is all, it's spaghetti scrimmages. Let me cut it off. It's spaghetti scrimmages. Oh, God, can't show it. The first great, it's all fake. If you go out there to West Bank, Gaza, it's nothing but surfing the break and snow cone machines. It's all to the people in Gaza, West Bank, they're not suffering. Didn't you see Wag the Dog, Matt? It's all surfing the break and snow cone machines and old Beach Boys' greatest hits from boom boxes on the beautiful sand and surf. No one's suffering. Matt, you're falling for that Wag the Dog stuff. See these people? I've got to get off because it's spaghetti scrimmages. These people here, those that have been hurt in Gaza and West Bank, what do they think about their own supposed Hamas leadership? I mean, are they still supporting their own boys? And or are they at the point where they're saying, living here in Gaza, West Bank, really isn't a picnic? You know, it's not like the Jeffersons moving on up, but you know, but at least we had food. At least our buildings weren't bombed out. It wasn't great here, and we all hate it. They all hate. But why did you have to go and do what you did 2 or 3 years ago? Are they finally getting upset at their own Hamas leadership, saying, "Why did you do it? You know, life was bearable here, and you fucked us." You had to lob your little whatever you lobbed into over the fences, and you had to start all this bullshit. And it's the people. Well, Matt, I don't want to hear your left wing sympathy for that. You know, yeah, you know what? We should have some sympathy for these. The Notnilc screws over tens of millions of people a day around the world. We should have sympathy for these people in Gaza and West Bank. It's not just surfing the break and snow cone machines. It's not all fake. They've been meant to suffer. Sorry.